Okay, everyone, this like blew my mind. This, I'm still doing a ton of research on this, but this is the closest to understanding the depth of your soul. I'm going to equate, they're not using astrology, but I easily see an astrological component to it. But when you look at, this is what's called the Great Awakening map. So that's all you have to look up. And there's all kinds of maps. One's totally confusing, which I still got to learn. It's got a ton of planet stuff in there. So I know, Saturn, Pisces, and all this. So I know that there is some kind of connection to astrology. But let's just point these three things out right now, okay? And see if you fit into this astrologically. The first stage, this is actually a pyramid. It's like an upside down, it's actually an upside down triangle when you look at the whole thing, but I blew it up so we could see here. The first section of it is service to self. The midsection is service to others. And the highest section is service of the one. That's humanitarian, service of the one, knowing that everything you're doing is for the collective, is for the whole. And that's where we want to get to the Great Awakening. We've got the Great Reset, the Great Divide, which is what I've coined, and it's talking about the division of not this difficult division we're going in right now, but how we're going to divide as a separate society that lives more in tuned with land, in tune with Mother Nature, and it will become a 50% of the population in the world by 2025. And then now this, the Great Awakening. So where do you lie? I will tell you that the bottom half, astrologically, please don't be offended because you don't know what your moon is in. You don't know what your other planets are in. Okay, so for instance, I'm a Virgo, which means I'm in the middle here somewhere. But I also have strong Capricorn and very strong Aquarius in my chart, which means I'm up here as well. So this is more 3D energy and this is more 5D energy. So if you're Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and you've got a lot of that in your chart, okay, you're down here. So you could be a Pisces, where it means you're aspiring to be up here, but you could have a ton of Aries and Taurus in your chart, right? Which means you've still got some more service to self that you have to accomplish. You have to accomplish these in stages. You can't go from one to the other. And you can't skip either, right? It's like skipping grades. You can if you make sure you have a really difficult, challenging life. Then that's because you want to skip a grade. And then we got Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. That's energy is more in the middle. And then the upper ones are Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Now remember, you have to know your entire chart. And I'm about to make it easy for you on my website to be able to figure that out. I'm going to do a part 2 because this blew my mind.